The movement of this game is mainly done backwards because there's a way to trick the game into giving you a lot of negative velocity or backwards velocity. Because when they tried to patch bunny hopping from this game, they basically did it so if you're going above a certain speed, they'll add negative velocity, aka backwards velocity. So if you trick the game into thinking you're going forwards while you're going backwards, you're gonna get tons of backward speed.
Yeah, they forgot that people can actually move backwards in this game. Works very well for capping speed and if you're going forwards. Not so much you're doing what they're doing right now.
So fast here.
And it gets faster when you have longer corridors. I'm missing cube throw there. Unfortunate. It happens. A lot of players don't even go for it in tournament because if you miss it, you lose time. They're going to be seeing BSG here, button save glitch, which saves about 13 seconds here. So do I explain how that works? Because I'm not entirely sure.
Sure. Yeah, I can. I know how it works. So basically, you save and load frame perfectly, and during one of those save loads, the radio will try to push you out of it. So the game actually doesn't have a frame where you're going off the button, so it just thinks you're on it. And you see Forgiven getting it, but Lambo is not getting it. So he'll automatically lose 15 seconds of that.
Very fortunate for him. Big time loss right at the start. A lot of players, most players if they're doing runs will just reset if they don't get BSG.
Yeah.
13 seconds is a lot of time, especially for right at the start.
It's not 30, it's 15 seconds.
It's at 13. I think it's like
15,
somewhere in there.
It is 15 because one portal cycle is 5 seconds there.
We're going to be seeing the first save glitch here from Forgiven. Save glitch is basically a trick where your camera and your body separate. Your body is where you shoot portals from, your camera is what you see. You're going to see Forgiven doing a save load on the edge of this portal here. And his camera stays in the same place, but his body went through the portal. So when he's shooting down there, he's shooting somewhere else. Use this to skip the elevator to go up to 03.
Yeah, sometimes it'll look a bit weird because you're just shooting portals into nowhere. But trust me, it's all inbounds because that's the rules of this category.
Yep, the rules are your camera and your portals must stay inbounds.
Yeah, runners are actually quite similar in time.
Yep, Lambo caught up there a little bit.
Yeah, remember that the time is calculated by the in-game time. The loads are moved, so that's why it's not in real time. You can use the timers on top.
Which is why Forgiven's timer is actually so much behind because of the save load during BSG.
Yeah, I have not seen that before from Lambo. That's a weird 04 strat. I haven't seen that. Yeah, so you can walk through the door there just by using the save glitch.
I'm going to do it one more time here in 05. You preserved the save glitch through the elevator there.
Yeah.
As part of a required test protocol,
and then waiting for GLaDOS to keep talking for a while. He does that a lot.
Yeah. Which is really good for gameplay purposes if you're playing the game casually, but it gets kind of annoying when you're playing the game through for the 600th time.
Exactly. And we're going to be seeing 06, 07, which are actually two chambers that are the exact same in glitchless and inbounds, other than ABH and AFH.
Yeah. You'll see some. This is one of the few chambers that emphasize movement rather than portal placement.
Yep. And just doing quick things
there. Misses that.
Lambo missed that portal shot there too. So both I'm losing a bit of time in 06. Forgiven having a lot of trouble here.
That's a shame. It's very easy to bump your head on that.
It's very easy to bump your head on that. Or they get hit by that orb there.
Let's see Lambo flying into the end.
Easy stuff. Usually 07 is one people have more trouble with, if anything.
Yeah, my runs tend to die to 07, just out of nowhere, so I don't blame anyone who fixed that up.
Yeah, that timing's weird. In that shot, if you shoot it too high, you hit the ceiling, and too low, you don't get far enough.
Ooh, and Lambo's actually going for something called ABH over goo here, which is when you ABH over the goo.
Yep.
It's really hard.
Saves very little time, but it's really cool, so.
Yeah, it's also really hard. I think it's, how many percent consistent? Maybe like 5% consistent for top level runners?
For a top runner, probably like 10% or something.
Okay.
For like, I'd say.
Okay. Yeah, I've never gotten it in a run, so.
Yeah, I've never gotten it, so. Forgive me going for the normal strat here, just quick jump onto that Very convenient level geometry there.
Yeah. We're seeing LamboLord here shooting a portal under the door. Normally that will fizzle, but if you put it at a slight angle, it won't fizzle. So you can just jump through it.
Yeah, pretty much anywhere that's not directly centered in the door will not fizzle. They tried a little bit, but not too hard.
Yeah. And here we'll see another very random trick that Lambo is going to go for called door launch, which if you get perfect hops, you can like slope off the door there that he tried to do.
A little bit too early there, so...
Yeah, I think the top level runners are like 2% consistent at it, and it saves like 7 seconds, so...
But
I think they've seen like 3 of them in the whole tournament.
Yeah, just like less than 5 or something.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot. But it is a cool strat.
Yeah. And we'll get the orange portal here very soon. So Lambo's going to jump here and get it like that. And now we'll see some really crazy stuff, because now we can have full freedom of movement with both portals.
Starting with the save glitch here at 11-12, which is like, what, 2 weeks old maybe?
Yeah, that's a very recent strat. I think 2 or 3 weeks, I'd say.
There's been a few strats since the tournament even started.
Yeah, this tournament has been a huge...
Yeah, huh? The 15 strat also is new.
Yeah, and EO
save glitch. EO didn't even have a save glitch before. One of the few chambers to not have one got one fairly recently.
This tournament has been a huge like renaissance to this speedrun community.
You see Lambo there going for 13 save glitch, a very short one. It only saves about a second over the legacy strat with the cube.
When we say legacy, by the way, we mean something that doesn't use save glitch.
Yep. There's a category called inbounds legacy, which is just inbounds without save glitch, pretty much.
Yep. And then we see Lambo doing 14, which is the shortest chamber in the game. 20 seconds, and that's about like 3/4 of that is just the elevator. So
yeah. I think technically the gold for 19's faster because there's no elevator at the end.
That's true.
That's only because the elevator. The actual gameplay 14 is the shortest.
Yeah. Let's see Lambo here going for the new save glitch.
Very,
15,
very quick 15 there. Misses that portal a little bit, and does manage to nail the landing there. Pretty good 15
nice.
Actually.
Really nice 15 there.
Are you even going for the save glitch as well here in 13? Just seeing Lambo just building his lead with his consistency. Then coming up at 16-17 to quick portal bump, and you shoot a portal at another portal, the game will push your portal to the side, doesn't check for walls, so you can shoot a portal through the wall there. Going for a save glitch right to the end here, he's going to preserve a turret to take it into 17 and skip the entire map.
Yeah, and that actually works because that turret in 16 is actually called cube, and the button in 17 only checks for an object called cube to be on it. So you can actually trick the game into doing that.
Yep, the turrets are supposed to activate the buttons in 16, you're not supposed to reserve it to 17, so the game doesn't really check for what's on the button, just that it's called a cube. Very good save glitch there, not falling out of bounds.
Yeah,
that jump can be really difficult.
Yeah, this trick is probably the hardest trick in the game that isn't, random like door launch or EB Tribagoo.
Lambo with a really, really clean 17.
That is a very clean. That's got to be a gold or very close to it.
That's very close to a gold, if not one, yeah. There's like 25
struggling.
Maps here at 18. Yeah, Forgiven struggling a little bit with that jump. Does get it though.
Yeah.
And gets the ending.
Yeah. Seeing another save glitch here from Lambo. He's going for the blind one. No, actually not the blind one. Oh, there are a lot of ways to do 18.
And then some of them have the same setup at the start, so you never really know. Had a bit of trouble finding that last shot. Finds it out of bounds. Not what you want to see. Has to reline up the entire thing. Very unfortunate plan, but losing a lot of time there.
Yeah, some save glitches you can't really save halfway through because you'll just reset.
Yep. Saving and loading while save glitch is a very weird thing.
Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There's probably a rule to that, but I don't know it.
There definitely are. That probably Lambo's the only one who really knows.
Yeah.
Lambo actually routes a lot of this game, a lot of the save glitches, or at least partially routes.
He found the recent 15 strat.
Yep.
And I think he played a big part in the EOO strats we'll see soon as well.
The original EOO. There's a EOO that was found like a week or so before the new one. That only saved like a second, so a lot of runners didn't go for it.
Yeah.
You see, Forgiven here didn't do the turret preserve, so has to actually use the companion cube here.
We'll see. Lambo here I can't speak. He's going for something called LAG, or lag, or large angle glitch, which is essentially a wrong warp with portals. The unstuck code for the portal is pushing you in the wrong direction relative to the portals and warping you to the end here.
Yep, Lambo gets very good 19 there.
Yeah.
Pretty quick. We're going to see the EO1 save glitch here. Probably the most difficult save glitch in the run.
Yeah, this is... I don't think it's the most difficult one, but it's definitely like very unforgiving.
It's definitely very unforgiving, yeah. It is very difficult. The ending here is actually really easy to just fall on. Yep, like Lambo did. If you miss those shots, you just fall out of bounds.
Yeah, I found a really consistent setup for it though, but I haven't shared it with anyone yet, I guess, so I'll probably do that after the run.
The Lambo finishing EO there.
Yeah.
We're going to be seeing him set up for EO1 save glitch.
Yeah. This is one of the longer save glitches. I think it's like 7 portals or something like that.
Something like that.
It's really long.
You can count them if you want at home. We see Forgiven here going for a different strat for 18 save glitch. I think it's the one shown in the tutorial.
Yeah.
Not finding that shot though.
If you want to learn this game, a person called Xeiz, Xeiz, has some really great tutorials.
Yep.
May want to check out. And we also have a Discord server.
So Lambo here is going for what's called AAG, or acute angle glitch. Basically the same thing as a large angle glitch, but with an acute angle.
Yeah, it's a very, very cute angle. No, I'm kidding.
Yep, it's adorable. Probably with that core.
Yeah.
He's going to get a high 11 here.
Yeah.
Which is very good, especially considering all the mistakes he made, like having to redo 18. Definitely a solid time.
Yeah.
And there we go, an 11:51.
Yeah, nice. Also, we used a turret there to shoot GLaDOS, because GLaDOS is just set up to take damage, and not exactly... the game doesn't care from where.
Yep, she has, I think, 4 hit points.
Yeah.
So, the game doesn't expect you to do more than 1 damage at a time. That way you're going to the cake room.
Yeah, you can actually...
setting up for double lag.
You can have some fun with the kick here, because the song that plays at the end, called Still Alive, actually only starts playing when that kick, when the candle is put out. But if you place a cube there, the candle never gets put out, so you never get to hear the song.
Please makes a good point in chat. The Google Doc, there's a Google Doc as well, that's on speedrun.com. That is more updated than the tutorials.
Indeed.
So Lambo with a very good run, 11:51, even considering all those mistakes. Forgiven is in here setting up EOL save glitch. Having a bit of trouble here.
Yeah.
That was a good shot. Yeah, that was a good shot. Not quite where he wants to be.
I think he is shooting. I think he shoots that portal in the weird spot.
Yeah, it's a little bit different than what I've seen.
That one's gonna be higher as well. Like I usually shoot on the one above.
Yeah.
It's a real shame from Forgiven. He's not really getting anywhere.
Yeah, we're gonna see on Lambo's screen that the pincher's gonna come down to take out the candle, and it's not gonna work. It's kind of funny. See if Forgiven can get the save. There we go. That's what you want to see.
Yeah, and now we're lining up with an angle here, because you're gonna get through the wall. Why is everyone peeking to the right? Peeking to the left is so much easier. Like, yeah, like that. He went to the left, but...
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. There was the on LamboLord screen.
We're gonna see Forgiven here going for the EO1 save glitch as well. It is definitely a very complicated save glitch. There's a lot of runners that have gotten really consistent at it.
Yeah, I just sat for like, I think I sat for like 2 hours and learning this and just getting the shots down and remembering where the lineups were, so...
Being one of the biggest save glitches, a lot of runners spend a lot of time prioritizing this one.
Yeah.
Including Forgiven, obviously, with a very good EO1 there.
Yeah, very well done.
You want to go right into that low trigger there. It's a little weird sometimes. You sometimes just miss the low trigger for some reason, and you get a little bit too far to the side. So, pretty good there.
Sometimes that door just decides to open, and you can't shoot portals on it when it opens. We just call it getting door trolled. It's actually to do with the timing of the uncrouching and the portal shooting when you go through the portal to get the warping.
Yep, it's not technically random, but sometimes it feels like it when you keep getting it.
Yeah, I think it's like a 2-tick window, which is like 0.02 seconds or something.
Not easy to control as a human.
Uh-huh.
The Forgiven does have a pretty good EO2 there, other than getting door trolled.
Indeed.
Maybe tossing out the scores, and what he does here at the end is an edge glitch here, to shoot next to the incinerator and throw the scores into the incinerator early without hitting the button. And gets core trolled there too.
Yeah, one of them didn't fizzle. That's very well done though.
Yep. And that is our game 1. Going to Lambo. Now we're practicing the save glitch here. So then let's see if we can get hopefully a better run from Forgiven this time. So yeah, the big mistakes for Lambo were definitely, I think he messed up EOO a bit, and then he messed up 18 was the big one for sure.
Yeah.
A very good 17 though. That was very impressive.
Yeah, indeed, a very, very good 17. Doing 17 smoothly. That shot when you're jumping across the glass. It's one of the I think the hardest jump in the game in my opinion, if you don't count the random ones, or random ones in quotation marks.
Random being so inconsistent that it's not very possible for humans to get consistent at it.
Very nice timing on
That's a good sync there, yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Let's see how they're going to occupy their time here.
Yeah, so Lambo is doing the classic Alt plus Tab.
Probably checking Discord, going on Twitter, you know.
Yeah, it's how the real gamers play Portal.
Most real gamers play Portal with vault save. Actually, not even most anymore. Isn't it like half and half in top 10 or something? I don't understand how you can do resets for a sub 10 or sub 11, I mean, and watch vault every time.
I don't get it out of that. Lambo's almost going. Let's see if he can get Teleswoosh. I do this.
Oh, that was a good one.
In vault. I do this in vault. I've gotten it 3 times this tournament. Come on. Ooh, so close. Come on, Lambo, impress me.
In Portal 2, we have to walk. We have to sit in the vault. It's not as long, but there's a vault we have to sit in. So toilet swoosh is a big pastime.
Yeah. And Portal 2 is generally a worse speed game than Portal 1, just because you have 5 minutes.
I disagree, but you know.
You have 5 minutes of cutscene in the beginning.
That is not a hot take though. The 5-minute cutscene does suck.
After completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit.
Let's see if Lambo can get BSG this run. That was another big thing he missed.
Yeah. Come on,
there we go. Getting that radio isn't super hard, but it's definitely not impossible to miss it.
Yeah, some people tend to stutter. Oh, I can actually get it. But some people like to actually stop on the platform so you can have time to grab the radio, and don't do it while you're going down because it's a bit inconsistent.
Both winners do get it though. And now you have to wait for a little bit more in O2.
Yeah. I was actually watching the developer commentary for this game earlier today, and they put this gate here to, you want to, from a game design perspective, you want people to look at the portal gun and make, you have to be aware that it is there, you know.
Yeah, this game is actually very well designed in terms of as a tutorial, because the game doesn't have tutorials, it just has level design works as tutorial.
Yeah, this I think it's one of the best design games of all time, in my opinion.
Very well designed, yep.
Well done. Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
I think Forgiven there's a lot of different lineups you could do for that shot in the elevator.
You want to have a very specific angle though.
Yep. Forgiven might be using show pause. You can use an angle with CL show pause. That's how I do it at least.
Yeah. Show pause is a command that shows you the angle you're looking at and the position you are at any time, and your velocity.
As well as your speed and your position. Very useful for a lot of things.
Yeah. I mainly use it for lining up angles in this chamber and
this game for angles is helpful.
EOO. Yeah.
Lambo's a very good 4-5 there.
Yeah, looking at the correct...
Ooh, Forgiven flies out of bounds there.
Looking at the correct angles is really important, just because of how much we displace our camera from our body. Looking at the correct angles is generally what will, get you to the correct spot. Like in the EOO save glitch, you have to look at a very specific angle to get to be able to shoot the portal into the room where you want to go.
There's a lot of times when you can get the first couple save glitch shots, but then miss the third because your first one was wrong. All these tricks are a lot of them are very precise and require you to be consistent with those angles.
Forgiven having a bit of fun with the portals there.
Please be careful. Warning devices are required on all mobile.
There you go. Lambo does miss a 7 there. The portal looks a little low, but I think he's going to get it. But he did not get it. Hate to see that happen. Let's see if Forgiving can get a better 6 here. I had a lot of trouble first run.
A bit of personal preference. If you some people, I am one of those people who shoots the portal and then starts the ABH. Some people do an AFH and shoot it during that, and some people just ABH and then shoot the portal after they run it.
And some people are Lambo, who's amazing at the game and gets ABH over Goo.
Yeah, I was just about to comment on that. Just casually gets ABH over Goo
again.
No big deal.
God Runner. Sushi and Icy did a ABH over Goo race, first to 50 or something.
Okay.
It's a pretty good meme.
Make no attempt to solve it.
Lambo's a good 09 there as well.
Lambo's actually in the chat here. That's nice.
Yeah, Lambo's chilling on his phone, apparently typing. We got an 07 Omega lol. I agree. Forgiven not quite jumping there. The timing to actually jump when you're going through a portal is a little weird sometimes. Sometimes the game can just eat your jump.
Yeah, and sometimes the portal just pushes you out with the force of, I don't know.
Portal boosts are, at least from our point of view, random, so...
Yeah, if you can figure out a clear, consistent pattern of what causes portal boosts, you're gonna have our eternal gratefulness.
Lambo will probably pay you.
Yeah. Lambo will give you $50, saying it right now. I'm not sure he agrees, but he will.
He probably would, even if he doesn't agree to it now.
Yeah.
That's a really good start to 11-12 there from Lambo.
Indeed. Grabbing that portal gun while keeping all of your speed is really difficult.
Yeah, that
it makes it look easy.
To the side sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Not a great save glitch there, but good start, so it's okay.
Yeah, Forgiven struggling with 10 here.
Yeah, it's a little weird sometimes, but having a lot of trouble. No door launch. Also, this double fling there is really funny because it's super easy to do, and it just skips an entire section of the map.
Indeed. Yeah, it's used in glitchless as well.
Yeah. You don't even have to hold anything, you just go into the portal, right?
Yeah.
An intubation associate will be dispatched to revive you with
Forgiven feeling the AFH is there. There's a bunch of different strats for this AFH to the pedestal. You saw, I think Lambo did a one hop.
Yeah. I generally do one hop as well, and I think it's the one that's the best for new players to learn.
Yeah.
It's really again, the static save which is not that easy, so
Yes, I agree. Lambo here at this early 15 save glitch again.
Look at all these smooth portal shots.
So quick.
Jesus Christ.
He knows where he's going.
So
that second to last shot though. He missed it last time as well. Good strafe though to the platform.
Yeah, and generally with all speedruns, because in the beginning of learning a speed game, you'll be thinking about every single action you do and thinking like, oh, I need to shoot this portal here and then get save glitched here and yada yada yada. When you are at the level that LamboLord is at, a whole chamber is just muscle memory for you.
There's actually a really good video about that. that came out with Sushi being interviewed
Okay.
fairly recently.
Okay, I haven't seen
Not
that. I
like-
gotta see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing like when if you're playing a sport, if you're playing like American football, you don't think I need to flex my arm to throw the ball. Like you just think I need to throw the ball.
Yep, it's all muscle memory, and there's this kind of balance between your active and subconscious mind.
Exactly.
It's very interesting to think about, especially if you do speedrun yourself. There's a lot that goes into it that you don't really notice.
Look at Lambo.
Lambo's good at the video game.
Certainly brought you good luck. You euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test.
Very good at that
subject
BSG as well.
on
The second try, I think.
Congratulations.
Lambo says he will not pay you $50 if you figure out portal boosts. Sorry, gamers. We would still like to know, though, for no reward, except our eternal gratitude. Let's see if Lambo can have a better 18 here. All Forgiven's finishing up 15, out of bounds. Not quite what we want.
Yeah, that pearl sometimes lands out of bounds, and there's no real way to control it. Like, there is a way to control it, but not while doing the chamber fast.
It's very easy to get out of bounds there. There we go, that's a good 18.
Yeah.
Again, after waiting for GLaDOS here, so killing some time. Lambo loads a save.
But
Lambo,
why?
Lambo.
Are you okay, Lambo?
Lambo,
I think Lambo is having a stroke or something.
that was a major oof. He probably loaded an auto save or a quick save on accident. That was not what he wanted. Oof.
This one just got a lot closer.
Right? Good stuff to Lambo there. Congratulations on
Yeah.
the best.
Thanks, Lambo, for being the he rigs runs to make them more interesting.
Well, the Forgiven is still on 17, while Lambo just finished
Yeah,
18.
that is true.
Even if it's not a good run, it's still going to be probably a 12. Good. That first hit, flag, by the way, is called Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah.
Pretty good name.
Yeah, it's probably my best name strat in not all of speedrunning, but it's up there.
It's a pretty good one in Portal, at least.
Uh-huh.
Big fan.
We also have the coined by Calamity, or structural failure in chat here. The VAG, vertical angle glitch.
It's a very well named strat.
Yeah.
There's a very infamous trick I'm not going to even try to name because I'm not going to get it right.
Which one?
The one in EO1. Turret flippy.
Oh, turret flippy skippy swingy flingy thingy. That's it.
I think there's more to it. Pretty sure
No.
I'm pretty sure someone chat's gonna come up with a lot more words that are part of that name.
No, turret flippy skippy swingy flingy thingy. Lambo was struggling with double
Lambo
lag
having a lot of
here.
trouble there. He's getting different. You could tell kind of what you messed up by where you end up.
Mm-hmm.
And he's getting completely different spots every time. A lot of times you'll see runners get the same kind of issue like 3 times in a row.
Mm-hmm.
He just got like all over the place there. Wasn't quite getting it right in the middle where he wanted.
Yeah.
So far, decent UO though.
Yeah.
See if he can get this here. And he does.
Nice.
All Forgiven here does not load a quick save at the end of 18.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very good strat there.
Mm-hmm. Gotta save often. That's what we should teach kids in kindergarten. Wear your seatbelt and do autosaves. Or don't load autosaves. Yeah, do quick saves.
As a Portal 2 runner, we don't allow quick saving, so something I had to get used to in running this game.
Yeah.
Lambo there with a very good EO1.
Mm-hmm.
Right to the end there, he could shoot right there. AG Master.
That was really nice.
2 for 2. 2 for 2.
Come on.
Good gamer. Good bullets there from the turret, it looks like. The turret kind of random, so sometimes it can just shoot you a bunch of times and never once shoot GLaDOS.
Yeah.
Very
turret has a lot of spread, so.
I've seen a lot of runs that lose a bunch of time to the turret not wanting to shoot GLaDOS.
Mm-hmm.
And then with a 12.05, not even a high 12, just a 12.
Uh-huh.
Very. Other than that one, obviously bad save load from Lambo. Pretty good run.
Yeah. 18 and 19 could have been
Yeah,
improved, but other
the
than
19
that,
also. The 19 was not great.
let's see if Forgiven. What is his PB?
1334.
Okay. I don't think that's beatable unless he's like Speedy Gonzalez or something.
If he golds every chamber for the
Yeah.
rest of the run, I don't think it's possible.
I think that probably was a bit too high, actually.
We'll
Still
see.
struggling a bit with this glitch. It's very recent. So I'm actually might go ahead and teach it to him after this, because I want to see runners succeed.
This save glitch is the newest strat in the run so far. Hello, Lambo.
I know you're bullying me right now, so just stop, okay?
Okay, sorry.
we
Actually,
love
how can we bully someone who got ABH over goo?
Yeah, exactly.
So what happened in 18? Did you just load a quick save?
I loaded my save glitch bind, like my save load bind, and I hadn't made a quick save, and there wasn't an auto save, so I was kind of screwed.
Very unfortunate.
Indeed.
And then that double lag second game was not great.
That was epic.
What was your 17 though? First game was really good.
My 17 was really good both times.
Did you gold?
Yeah.
I think I probably golded the first one, yeah.
Yeah, the first one, there was his first try BSG and everything. It just went very well.
Yeah, let me look at my golds.
Show us golds. Forgiven entering the last map here.
Yeah, that 17 was a 29.59, which was a small gold.
Nice.
Dang.
Congratulations.
Thanks. And I golded EOO as well on that second one.
That was a really fast
That was a really good emo. What was the first one? 1151?
I think so.
Yeah, 1151 and 1215.
Especially considering I had to like redo 18 there. Actually, isn't a very bad time.
And the double lag thing.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 1205, I thought it would be a little bit higher than that after 18 and double lag.
Oh, the rest of the run wasn't really that bad.
The rest of the run wasn't that bad though, yeah.
Found me. Congratulations.
Forgiven here, just finishing up.
Behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far.
Those are a couple, it's showing just the consistency you have. Obviously why you have the highest average.
Hey, Forgiven.
Very consistent with these. Hello.
That was really bad.
Don't worry, that was a good round. Come on.
Oh no, it really wasn't.
Welcome to the lower bracket.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy your stay.
I knew that was gonna happen. I was hoping I could at least get relatively close to my PB. I learned a bunch of new strats, and now I'm averaging like mid 15.
That's good.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Let's actually see where are you guys on the leaderboard. Let me go ahead and get that up. Lambo's 4th, and Forgiven is like, I don't know,
5th.
something like that, I think.
So we're going to be seeing next round, now that we have our winner, we're going to see Lambo playing the winner of Shazal and I don't know how to pronounce the name. Cass? Castillo? Cass? Is
Yeah.
it Cass?
Kaskelheid, I think.
Okay, yeah, I'm not going to try
Yeah.
to pronounce that again. Yeah, the
I'm
winner
not
of that.
So.
And then Forgiven is going to be playing the loser there in the lower bracket.
Yeah.
Very exciting stuff.
I'll totally have sub 12 by then. That'll be great.
I believe you.
So, what are your predictions going forward here? What do you think we'll see coming up in these brackets? Who do you think will win the games?
I mean, coming up, let's see. Well, Shazal and Cass is coming up tomorrow. That'll be.
I think that's kind of a toss-up, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's one of the few toss-ups in the first round.
Yeah, probably.
You can look at my spreadsheet because I have a spreadsheet of the odds of these runs. And my computer is super slow right now, so it doesn't want to.
Did you calculate the odds based on the leaderboard?
Yeah, no, based on the predictions.
Oh, okay, the predictions.
I mean,
there's some good races coming up.
Not this round, but like next round, Connor versus Jonah is going to be insane.
Yeah, that top half of the bracket is wild with Connor, Jonah, and then the winner of that playing M-Sushi.
Probably.
Yeah,
unless Christopher pulls out the win.
Pulls out the win. That'd
be.
What about Wilbo's World? That's gonna be an upset though. If Wilbo's World gets
coming. One of half our Wilbos.
I gotta put some money on that or something, and someone's has got to like ruin Sushi's game or something. Someone like switches controls around, so like A goes to the right and D goes to the left, and then invert his mouse.
And Sushi, if you're still in chat, be careful. There's snakes out here. Yeah, that was a very good race. Very fun to watch.
I gotta have better runs going forward.
I mean, same.
Yeah.
Bug said I was spot on with the pronunciation. Thank you.
I think in my second run, if I hadn't had the 18 nonsense and the double lag nonsense, that was gonna be like a 11-0x, 11 maybe 11 teens.
What's your best time for the tournament so far?
Like an 11:22 or maybe 19 or something. I don't know.
Okay. Still very good.
Congratulations to both the runners. There's definitely a lot of stuff going on Speed Gaming throughout the day. Right now on Speed Gaming 2, we have a Link to the Past randomizer at, it looks like 5 p.m. So it looks like just started. We have Ori randomizer on Speed Gaming 3. And then some more Ori randomizer after that. A lot of stuff going on all day. Be sure to tune into all the Speed Gaming channels. And then be sure to check out both the runners as well as me and Olivia here.
Yeah. And also we have some other Portal races. We have three races tomorrow. We have Icy versus Valvin, we have Shizzle versus Cass, and we have M-Sushi versus Bilbo's World.
Good races coming up.
Indeed.
As the bracket stage gets started. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed your stay.
Yeah, thanks for the runners for being awesome in running the game.
I was thinking about
welcome.
The game, and I don't know.
All right.
GG.
Yeah,
Bye.
GG. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.